Nikaona post yako umeweka, I think uliweka jana kama sijakosea. Kuna ka post uliweka pale ukasema, kuna video uliuziwa 1000 mheshimiwa. Ukacheki.
Ya leo yo.
Kuna video uliweka leo hiyo.
Leo.
Kuna video ulitumiwa ukauziwa 1000. Umeiwatch?
You know, let me tell you what's happening in this
No, kwanza umeiwatch.
Nimeiwatch.
Ikwaje?
Nimeuziwa.
Ikwaje?
So siwezi No, unajua
sasa. Ikwaje kama umeiwatch? Hata mimi nimeiwatch.
Jenzi lazima angalie, unajua mimi ndana wa Kenya. Sasa wanaona pia mimi lazima nione.
Ikwaje mheshimiwa?
No, siwezi comment.
Mheshimiwa, nilipenda sana that you apologized as a man and as a boss. I've never seen anything like that. Boss akatoka pale na uka-apologize. Nikasema, hey, Salasya.
Yeah, you see, it was the conversation was not supposed to be brought because we had so many issues to address.
People who are watching because of showbiz, just to clear the air right now, the relationship between you and Harriet has been professional. It's been about work.
It's been about work, and even if when you ask her, she will tell you.
Juzi nimeona mapasta wameenda kuombea you ground. Wakasema kwamba wanaomba Mwenyezi Mungu isiwahi kufanyika tena Malindi. Na wakakemea pepo kabisa la Summertides kule Malindi. Wakasema hawajawahi kuona kitu kama hicho kabisa. Maoni yako mheshimiwa?
Na sasa shida sasa pasta nao walikuwa na wao pia kwa social media.
That's what's up, and we're live once again. This is AMTV. Definitely, I'm your chairman, Alex Mwakideo. Thank you so much for watching. Asante sana kwa kusubscribe. Asante pia sana kwa kushare. Asante sana kwa sababu we are going to be celebrating 1 year very soon. The 16th of July, if I am not wrong, we'll be celebrating. Sindio? The 16th of July, we'll be celebrating 1 year. And we are where we are because you have been watching. We are where we are today because you've been sharing, because you've been commenting, you've been liking. Na hiyo imesaidia sana. AMTV imegrow mpaka mahali tupo. So asante sana. Now today, without further ado, niko na mwanasiasa mmoja ambaye anasumbua sana taifa, mwanasiasa ambaye anatambulika, you know, everyone knows him in the country. He's an MP, first time MP, lakini nchi nzima inamjua. You know, ametembea pia nchi nzima kwenye kampeni. Ni MP wa kutoka Mumias East, na pia katika showbiz yupo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please help me welcome my brother Peter Salasya. Mheshimiwa, karibu.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. Yes.
Uko aje baba?
Niko fiti.
Habari ya madays?
Niko rada.
Umenitupa.
Mambo tu hapa na pale, unajua sijakuwa kwa mambo ya social media. Watu walikuwa wanauliza, na Mheshimiwa Salasya, siku hizi hauonekani. Unajua si ati hauonekani. Ni kwa sababu you are not on social media. Sinema, kipindi
unajua unakuaga pale.
Media za online. Unajua sasa hizo ndio zinauza zaidi.
So na unaipiga.
Na nilikuwa nimetulia for like about 1 year. Nilikuwa nimetulia kwanza nikiobserve siasa za Kenya. Zinaenda namna gani.
So ulikuwa unataka kutulia kidogo alafu ndo switch uingie kwa siasa serious. Maana pia kampeni zinakam. Na utakuwa unawania tena pale pale Mumias, si ndio?
Hiyo tulia, hiyo ni watu wa Mumias. Sasa hivi tunaongelea mambo ya national sasa.
National tena kwa mpigo zaidi. Now, talking about national issues, first of all, najua kuna watu ambao wanataka kujua imekuaje pale. Mheshimiwa Peter Salasya pia resignation letter yake, Harriet Njenga, kaini standby. Hiyo tutaongelea baadaye kidogo. Manake naona kwamba Harriet aliresign kwa mtandao, baadaye mheshimiwa akamtumia ujumbe pale, akawasema nimeshtuka lakini come back, salary increment hapo, allowances pia hapo, na Harriet akamjibu mheshimiwa akamwambia nimeshukuru, you are a good boss. Hiyo sote imeisha hiyo kesi.
Kesi tushafunga.
Amerudi kazi.
She has been very professional. I remember last time when we were moving across the country, she was with us. When we were being attacked by the DCI officers.
Yes.
She shouted, "You will not arrest Salasya.
Yes.
You will not arrest Salasya." And that was we were in Mombasa.
Yes, I remember that.
She's a strong woman. We were with her in Mombasa. We were with her in Ukambani, Taita Taveta, Western Kenya, in Mount Kenya, in
Nairobi,
across the country. She was with us. And we have been working with her for almost like 3 years. Every year she has been with me.
All right. So she's back na hiyo kesi
ilisha. She's back and everything has been sorted out.
Mheshimiwa, nilipenda sana that you apologized as a man and as a boss. I've never seen anything like that. Boss akatoka pale na uka apologize. Nikasema, hey, Salasya.
Yeah. You see, it was the conversation was not supposed to be brought because we had so many issues to address. So I in fact, even I didn't prepare myself to talk about her.
Okay.
So right. I had only prepared to discuss national issues.
All right.
So when you're being told now, I was cornered.
Okay.
And maybe she didn't get it right.
All right.
And she was to react about the same.
Okay. You are not ready for that.
You
didn't plan for that.
Didn't plan for that.
Yani so that,
yes.
Part of the plan. Kabisa.
Yeah, part of the plan, part of the meeting, of the interview and all that. But it's acceptable because the media people, you always want to look for the news, and that is what really sells, by the way, in the media.
Imekuletea noma yoyote so far?
No, nomas they're always there. People will always call. 1 or 2 people will always call, or 3 people, or 4 people, or 5 people, or 10 people, or 20 people will call. What's not happening? Kwani, what is it that is not happening? So they will always come and ask. And you should be prepared now to respond. Because there are people who will definitely come, depending which sector.
It's true.
Which sector is that?
It's very true.
That sector of political, there are that sector, those who are concerned about political decision. There are those who are social, showbiz. There are those who are just interested in showbiz.
It's
and
true.
All.
There are many.
So it's all around.
Would you like to clear the air? To ingia kwenye siasa hapa?
No,
I
can say that she's professional when it comes to work. She's a go-getter. She made my, I had a TikTok account that I had over 1 million followers.
Yes.
And something happened, and that account was banned. So, but now she was running a backup. She came with my team, a backup account.
Okay.
So that account, she gave it to me.
Okay.
And by that time it was having around 100,000. And she gave it to me, the TikTok account. And then now we started working on that TikTok account, and it's now growing.
Okay.
We are now almost 300,000 and almost getting to 330,000.
Amazing.
Because I had, a platform of 1 million on TikTok. That was something so big to me as a politician. Not me as a media, as a showbiz person. But as a politician. It gives me a platform. That is an international platform.
That's a big one.
I lost one. I lost that TikTok account. And I felt like, oh my goodness, I was like mad, man.
Harriet kujaribu kuregesha your account?
I tried it was bad. I think maybe TikTok were not being fair to many people, trying to pull down the accounts and all that. I think they could have had and discussed if there is any issue and try. I think it's one of the things that we will be addressing them. When they will have an office here in Kenya very soon.
All right. So for the sake of people who are watching because of showbiz, just to clear the air right now, the relationship between you and Harriet has been professional. It's been about work.
It's been about work. And even if when you ask her, she will tell you, if there is one leader that respects the employees, I'm one of the people that who respects the employees' privacy and all those stuff. And I don't come to interfere or take advantage of any situation.
All right. Mheshimiwa, let's get into politics right now. And something that is happening katika upinzani. Kwenye upinzani kunaanza kusambaratika, Mheshimiwa. Because the other day nikaona Linda Mwananchi wanaenda Nyahururu. And then wakienda Nyahururu nikaona United Opposition wakiongozwa na kiongozi wa DCP wakiwakataza kwenda Nyahururu. Kwamba msiende Nyahururu. I don't know, because this morning nilikuwa naongea na one of the leaders from Linda Mwananchi, kaniambia kwamba DCP hawakuwa wanataka Linda Mwananchi Nyahururu. It's as if DCP wanataka tu pale Nyahururu ama Mount Kenya kwa ujumla iwe ni DCP, nobody else should step there. Inaanza kukaa kana kwamba Linda Mwananchi inaanza kuleta matatizo katika United Opposition, inaanza kuonesha ubabe katika United Opposition. United Opposition imepanic kwa sababu ya Linda Mwananchi au namna gani? Because you're one of the members of Linda Mwananchi. Wewe ni member katika DAP Kenya. DAP Kenya. Have you guys panicked because of Linda Mwananchi?
I want to say this categorically, and I want to say this without a blink of an eye, that, and I want to go specific of all these things. This problem that this country is having is because of ODM. And I want to speak this. ODM wants to be everywhere. And that spirit of confusion from ODM is the one that now we have left them. We have sent them back to the Ruto government. And they have accepted that they are there. But now, you remember, they used to say that if you are in ODM, you are in opposition, you are not supposed to be in bed with the government.
Okay.
That your work is to provide oversight. But when the day they went into the conversation where a broad-based arrangement with the broad-based, they took everything in the government, even in the parliament. They are now say that they came with another narrative that when you are in parliament, there is no opposition and there is no government in parliament. Now they are they have taken over positions that are known to be held by, like the Wiper, which are supposed to be now the minority. They have taken it over. They are in the government and they are in the opposition. And they play like they are with the people, but they are in government. The same, that spirit of confusion that now we had thought that now Kenyans are now moving from that leadership, that era of ODM.
Okay.
They are now trying to revive, and they are now trying to use this Linda Mwananchi through Sifuna. Have you asked yourself? And Sifuna was a student of Baba.
Yes.
And he knows the tricks on how to play like you are in government and you are in opposition, both sides. Have you asked why Sifuna has not been removed, despite the fact that he has been all over attacking the government, calling Oburu mediocre and calling everything, but he has never been removed as the chief whip in the Senate.
You think Sifuna could be working with the government?
He's working with the government. Let me ask you a question. What, for example, what has he brought? If he's saying that he's in the United Opposition, he wants to, how many members has he come from with ODM, which they're saying that we as ODM, we are no longer now in the broad-based. We are in the Linda Mwananchi. For example, in Western.
Najua Caleb yuko ndani katika Linda Mwananchi.
Why can't you, do you know?
Babu Owino yuko ndani.
Let me ask you.
Najua Mheshimiwa Senator wa Vihiga yuko ndani, Geoffrey Osotsi katika Linda Mwananchi, and I believe other leaders ambao wako ndani.
Let me tell you, these people, all of them, they are in government. All these people, they are in government. They are, in fact, they are being sent to confuse Kenyans. And I can tell you, they need to be removed. For example, me, I only did a very small, but they knew I'm a straightforward person. I was removed in all key committees in the National Assembly. Why have they not removed those Linda Mwananchis? Maybe one.
Lakini uliwekwa kwa ile ya chakula mheshimiwa.
Na hiyo ndio ni committee kweli. So wao pia wapelekeko kwa catering and welfare committee. Tuone kama ndio tujue. So these people, they have been sent and they are now sponsoring the info tracks. They are sponsoring the pollster, and you will see. And that's what they are going to do. So that now they bring havoc in the United Opposition. And I want to call every leader in the United Opposition, and this is what I'm calling upon. We are now, because the Kenyans, and I want to speak this, Kenyans right now, they are looking for the change in the 2027 election. But now, I want to tell His Excellency, who is my friend, His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, to call on his leaders, who are in the Wiper or in the zone of Wiper, to bring them in order. And tell there's another MP there, and there is another governor there, there is another person, Omavoko, there is another person. They make a decision. Are you with your Kalonzo or you are with the malls from the UDA?
Okay.
I want also to call for His Excellency Mheshimiwa Matiang'i. Can you bring also your house in order? Call Kibagendi. is talking about you and talking about, we want to know. Call your members. Because if they are with Jubilee, let them know that if they are with Jubilee, they are with you. Let them declare their position. Because we don't want to be that they are in the Linda Mwananchi and they are still talking about Matiang'i, that they are with Matiang'i and they are with whatever. We don't want confusion. They should not get any landing if they are for that, because and we also want to tell for example, for Rigiji, he has all his members. He has all his members in order. And it's only Rungu Kangata who wanted to go astray. And he has called him in order. To order.
But
because the conversation, but let it be known that he's not with him. That's a fact.
He's not with Rigiji.
Yes. Now look at what Sifuna has managed to do is to bring havoc in the DAP, to break down the DAP into pieces. If they are genuine, they have removed Natembea, they have removed Jaco Amboka. So you mind that they tried to bring this another MP of DAP down called
Mheshimiwa Salasya, my friend. This is politics. Na katika siasa, kila siku, kila chama kinazidi, ama kila mtu kiongozi anazidi kuvuta upande wake. Kwa hivyo ikiwa kwa mfano George Natembea ameingia upande wa Linda Mwananchi, ikiwa Kibagendi ameingia, maybe because Linda Mwananchi imewavutia zaidi, maybe because wananchi wao katika maeneo yao wamependelea zaidi viongozi wao wakiwa katika Linda Mwananchi. Is it not for you na DAP Kenya, now DAP Kenya, kushikilia chama chenu pamoja, jinsi ambavyo kwa mfano unasema Rigiji ameshikilia DCP pamoja? Why can't you hold your party together as DAP Kenya? Watu wenu wasitoke katika DAP Kenya.
What I'm trying to say is that for every leader, if you see Rigiji tells you, are you with me or you are not with me? So let Kalonzo also tell his MPs that are you, I'm seeing you moving around. Are you with me or you are that person, that mole of Kenya Kwanza? We have to be very honest with this. And the conversation that Linda Mwananchi has to ask ourselves, are they preparing for 2032 or they are interested that this government has failed Kenyans terribly, both in healthcare, in education, and economic-wise, creating job opportunities, or because we don't want that force. If we don't need to confuse Kenyans and tell them we are having opposition within opposition. Why are we having camps that are within opposition? Why can't we start moving together? Why can't they fold the Linda Mwananchi and join with us? And if they have their own interest, they say, me, I want to be the presidential candidate, maybe so that when you can say yes, you work together with them, but also go back to your area, because kila Gen Z akona kwao. Uweze sema Gen Z wa Mount Kenya ni wa Linda Mwananchi. Those are the people wa Rigathi Gachagua. Wale Gen Z wa Ukambani, they are for Kalonzo. Wale Gen Z wa Matiang'i.
You're still Kabila sasa.
Yes, ni Kabila.
You see now you're saying Gen Z wa Ukambani wako.
Wewe nikuulize swali wakati ulikuwa na maandamano ya finance bill. Uliona vijana wa Eldoret wakiandamana?
Wakiandamana? Wakutoka wapi?
Wakutoka Rift Valley wakiandamana. Hawakuandamana. Wakati uliona before after broad base umeonako vijana wa Kisumu wakiandamana. So wanajua wao wako katika broad based, wako kwa serikali. So everybody should come on board and aende kwa consolidate. Unaona saa hii Rigiji ameenda kwa na consolidate zile kura za kwao.
So mheshimiwa kwamba kama kweli wanataka kuwa katika opposition, kina Sifuna wanataka kuwa katika opposition, basi wa fold ile Linda Mwananchi wajiunge nani?
Yeah.
Kwa nini msifold?
No, fold as we are already there, and then also sponsoring these media things, and ionekane. So they want to bring rift between Matiang'i and Rigiji. They want to bring rift of JB Muturi, Martha Karua, and others. When we have said that it is not yet time, and they will always put Ruto number 1 there. Wataweka Ruto number 1, kwa hiyo media track because wao ni watu wa broad based. They have only they have imported what we call confusion, and that's why let them for members. Kama wewe unajua
Linda Mwananchi ni wa broad based.
No broad based. Ni wa broad based, lakini sasa ni net.
Na mpaka nimemwona Sifuna ameondolewa kama SG.
SG ndio nini?
ODM.
Hiyo ni ya kuconfuse, bora wasimtoe kwa Senate. Kama chief whip. Wamtoe alafu tuone kama hii ni kitu yenye serious. Wewe usiniulize mimi venye nilimpeach. Siku impeach si walinitoa. So ODM, they don't joke around. They know what they are doing. And they have been assigned. That is a game. Ile mchezo ambao walikuwa na ODM walikuwa wanataka kutuchezea sasa, they want to play us through Linda Mwananchi. And I want to tell all Kenyans right now, they should ask themselves, do we want conversation ya 2022 tuulize ati trial and error, or we want a sure bet? So they should call these people on board, even me, and bring down their pride. Mi hata pia mimi nilikuwa nilitembea Kenya na nikasema nishikishe pride kwanza chini kwa sababu of the interest of the Kenyans. That's why I'm not supporting those nonsense called Linda Mwananchi.
Mheshimiwa, unasema Linda Mwananchi wako kwa broad based.
Wanalinda nani?
Najua wanaelekea Taita Taveta hivi karibuni, na naamini mbunge wa Undani pia atakuwa pale. Mheshimiwa Mwashako atakuwa na host kule Taita Taveta County. Yeye ni mbunge wa Wiper like you were saying, lakini yuko ndani ya Wiper.
That's why I've said, for the sake of the unity, this is now the time to separate between the wanasema mbivu na mbichi. Whereby we are telling Kenyans this is the direction. The united opposition has been operating without Kina Sifuna. Is that okay?
Okay.
So why, for example, if they have told you that is a local politics, you have not been working together with them. So you want once the DCP wins and then they start bragging. Kama sio sisi, ayaona Infotrack wametoa. They sponsor media. And make it look like make it look like they are ahead. Where is the numbers of Sifuna?
Sifuna the other day katika Tifa report ya Western peke yake ilionyesha kwamba yeye ndo kiongozi Western nzima inamsikiliza zaidi sasa hivi. Western nasikia
ask me
a question.
Sasa nikuulize Western for example.
Yes.
Si ndio?
Ndio.
Si amekuwa Bungoma. Mbona hata Bungoma peke yake na Didmas akatoka na watu wote after kuongea tough. You can't understand the politics ya Bungoma. He has been the SG. He has been the SG of ODM. Why has he not been addressing issues affecting people of Western Kenya? Why now? That you are bringing that confusion on the already people that have been decided that we are in the opposition, we are in the united. So he's only trying to bring the confusion. So let him go and vie for presidency. And Kenyans will judge him and will tell him that he was the sellout when Kenyans wanted a united opposition. And whatever I'm speaking today, one day I'll be remembered. It will be remembered that Salasya stood on this come next year and warned them that they are going to bring confusion, and if Kenyans will make a mistake, this guy goes through, and Sifuna will be, and those Linda Mwananchi nonsense will be held accountable.
Mheshimiwa, do you think united opposition wanaweza kushinda bila Linda Mwananchi?
So they are going to use the tribal card, and that is obvious. Sini tribal card inatumika. Kwa sababu Gen Z had decided to do what? To say that we are tribalist.
Yes.
We are
partyless,
leaderless, and all that. So, and the tribal kingpins rose and shook hands. And then now they were able to, and they managed to convince the Gen Z that wanted better governance of this country. So what does that mean? It means that every young person went to his community. And until maybe later on is when maybe that day will come when Kenyans will say, it is now our time as Kenyans to speak as Kenyans, not because me as a Luya or Kikuyu or Kamba or Masai or anyone else. But for now is the tribal politics clear that is going to happen. And whereby the Kikuyus will merge with the Kambas. And if lawyers will refuse, will go the other way. But I'm believing they have already made up their minds. It's only through Eugene Wamalwa. Even me, I can be president. And I have the capacity to be president on my own, and I traverse this country. But I say that I want to bring it down. If they choose me to be the president, I cannot refuse. I have the capacity, and I've moved across this country 47, around 45 counties continuously. So it means that we need these leaders. They need to put down their pride. Waeke chini pride yao, waambie sisi tunataka wa Kenya. And these issues of proclamations, everyone has an interest. But now, who has sponsored this infotrack? There is one who is sponsoring those things with the interest to bring disunity in the united opposition.
All right. If you think akina Sifuna Linda Mwananchi wanafanya kazi na serikali, how come mikutano yao siku hizi hata haifanyiki? Hata kwenda kanisani tu jana. Kanisani tu Kisumu. Already vijana walikuwa wametokelezea pale, serikali haikuwa pale kuwasaidia kuwalinda. You know, juzi ilikuwa Nyahururu pale, imesambaratishwa mkutano wao. There was no government to even help.
Let me ask you.
Walikuwa katika maeneo ya Kisii kule. Mikutano yao imepigwa, there was no government to help them. Hii ni serikali gani unasema kwamba inatetea kina Sifuna?
What was the first meeting of Kenya Kwanza of Linda Mwananchi? When was it? The first meeting was where? Linda Mwananchi.
Haikuwa Kitengela. Where was it? I can't remember. I think Kitengela was the second one, if I'm not wrong. Sikumbuki ya kwanza.
So they went to the first one. They went to Busia, I think.
I think it's Busia. I can't remember, but I think it's
Busia. Was in Busia.
Kama si Busia, siwezi kumbuka.
So Busia.
Anyway.
In Busia, they say that they had a very successful meeting.
Dio?
Dio? I think they were called and they did a very successful meeting. Then they went to Kitengela.
Yes.
Then the tear gas was made. They went to Kakamega. Tear gas was made. They went to Viga, somebody died. They went to Kisii, somebody died.
Yeah.
They went to Kisumu, fracas. They went to Nyahururu. Again, I don't know, they say somebody died. I don't know, was it in Kisumu or in Nyahururu? So the police, we saw what happened. So you will realize that this has been a group of people that have been created on the foundation of fightings and contradictions. You know, media, they will always say, make this happen. There are things that you can control. For example, I made my inroads and there was no fightings. Yeah. There was no fightings. So fightings, to me, it might be something that is being done inside or doing the politics not maybe in a way that, if you decide to do peaceful politics, you also do peaceful politics.
Okay.
And I think this Linda Mwananchi, there is something that is there. If, for example, if you want to know that Nwachokozi, you know, most of us, we are sleeping in Panari when we are going to campaign for Olkalao. And from Panari, you will pass around the stage where they had put their podium to address. So, wameka pale. So, ukipita pale, convoy ingetoka pale, obvious supporters wa huku, because they know we are all, because from Olkalao, Nyahururu we are to sleep there and then we go to Olkalao. And at the same time, tutoke pale saa 7, tunapatana na hawa wako hapo. So, Nini had to do what? To reschedule. Rigathi Gachagua had to reschedule everything and didn't allow him accept himself to be kuweka kwa dirty politics into that. And they did whatever they did. Through there are some people who understand the card on what exactly happening. They might tell you but there is inside thing that is happening. Just try to, and they are now coming up openly to make it, bring that confusion. And I want to thank God that it is good that Kenyans will start to know which side. I was only the, they call whistleblower. Because me, I oversee things that comes politically.
Could it be mheshimiwa kwamba the government together with the united opposition are now all scared of Linda Mwananchi and they're now all fighting Linda Mwananchi kuwashinikiza na kuwashukisha morali yao?
Let me ask you, where are the votes of Linda Mwananchi?
I mean around the country. Kila mahali wakienda wanajaza, mkutano yao inajaa kweli kweli.
Kujaza si unajaza.
Na haikai, wanasema wengine kwamba unajaza kwa sababu watu wamekuja na mabasi. Wanasema wao mikutano yao watu wanakuja hakuna basi.
Hii country yote nilikuwa najaza mikutano na mimi nilikuwa peke yangu and I never used to do the pre whatever meetings. Na nilikuwa najaza. So that doesn't reflect anything. That doesn't reflect anything. The thing is that it is either you are with the government, broad-based, or you are with the United Alternative Government, led by Rigathi Gachagua, by Kalonzo Musyoka, Matiang'i, Martha Karua, JB Muturi, Eugene Wamalwa. And there's no shortcut there for 2027. If they feel like they want 2032 will also fight for presidency.
Wewe mwenyewe ungependa kama mheshimiwa Salasya wakuwe ndani ya United Opposition ama wacheze nje?
Wakuwe ndani ya United Opposition, and we don't want to see these things ati wako huku na huku. Tunataka, kwani wanatutegea nini? Mtego mgani wametutegea hapo pale mbele? What condition? Because everybody will go on the table. Leta kura zako hapo Western. Haya, Sifuna umebeba mkono pale Western, Eugene beba mkono pale Western. Haya, mwende mfanye survey pale Western. Unconditionally. Tunataka tukue na kiongozi mmoja hapa Western. Unconditionally, without bringing confrontation. That is what, in fact, my interest, I don't care who becomes the president, deputy president. I don't care. Because that is not my business. My business in the United Opposition is that to remain united at all costs.
Presidential candidate ungependa nani mheshimiwa? Presidential candidate.
It is
your preference, personal preference.
No, right now it's very early. Because remember,
lakini personal preference tu ya Salasya, ukiangalia mtu anaweza kumenyana na Dr. William Ruto.
Goja, right now, remember,
is it not Sifuna?
We are
Edwin Sifuna?
Who is Sifuna? With that pride of us. Now, let me come to this point. We have had another PR person like William Ruto. We need a different thing. Now, let me come to this point. Right now, everybody in the United Opposition can be the president. Even Rigathi can be president. Kalonzo can be president. Matiang'i can be president. Eugene Wamalwa can be president. And even I myself, I can be president.
Justin Muturi pia.
Justin President can be president.
Alisema mmenyamaza sana.
Martha Karua can be the president. Corruptless leader. But it is time to ask ourselves as a nation, what do we want as a nation? Are we reviving back this nation or let it go? Ask yourself, all this money, where they are coming from, they are giving in Arambes, where are these coming from? When our healthcare is not working, when everything is not working. And now we want to bring our pride and say that, mimi ndio sijui nani. We must bring down the pride. And the pride is what makes great leaders to fall. And for me, I don't care. For me, I will tell things as it is. I will tell things as it is. And as it is right now, Rigathi Gachagua has, his case is still on. He has appealed. He's also still waiting for the feedback. So we have to wait. I used to have, I might have the different, I was also to have views that we announce, we announce the whatever, we announce our presidential candidate. But for now, we also have now to continue. Let us continue speaking the message of unity so that we wait until even next year. Then we see, we will call these people and be in the boardroom. And we tell them, let us start. But now this declaration, if Nani starts there, Sifuna starts there, Matiang'i also starts there, Kalonzo also starts there, James Muturi starts there, Rigiji also starts there. On those early declaration, Martha Karua also starts. Who will bring these people on the table and tell a sound of reason and tell them, let's come and reason together? And you see the enemy will be always watching them and say, well, you are very popular bwana, wacha tukupatie pesa, uende ukuje uvuruke watu hapa saa hii. So, and I'm so proud today, I'm happy today that for the first time, Kenyans are now going to know, even there is what we call the false prophet. They will always come in the name of God, but in the real sense, they are not with Jesus.
Mheshimiwa, I want us to talk about something else that is happening right now in the country. Na watu wengi hata katika TikTok watakwambia it's all over, even this, katika newspaper leo asubuhi. Mheshimiwa, nchi inaharibika kwa sababu ya majambazi na magoons. Wanaonekana tu mchana kabisa, na usalama umedhoofika, na nikana kwamba imeanza kuwa jambo la kawaida mikutano ya kisiasa kuvamiwa na goons, and nothing happens basically. Unasikia kwamba wameshikwa sijui 7, kule Kiumbu watu walishikwa kisha wakaachiliwa, kule Kisumu nasikia pia kuna watu kidogo wameshikwa, and people are actually dying, other people are getting injured because of ujambazi wa kisiasa.
I can tell you
what is happening.
There's a big problem in this country. Like, there's a problem to fix this country. I've been able to walk around the world. Okay, I've not walked so much, but I've been to some countries. And I can tell you, I've been like Morocco, Ghana, been, and even US, I've been there, and many other countries. And I can tell you that if you go to South Africa, if you go to those countries that are well organized, even to meet people anywhere, roaming around, it's not easy because everybody is busy working. So this issue that has arisen because there is many companies have closed up. Because of the environment of business, there's no manufacturing, industrialization in this country. So many young people are jobless. And because now the leadership, the governance that is there, has not created opportunity. So if someone calls you and tells you that today, tuko na kazi ya siku moja ama siku mbili. Kazi gani? Ya tuende goons. Goons gani? Tuende tupige watu kwa kanisa, tupige watu kwa... And you see those who are they're doing it intentionally for their own selfish interest and not for those people who are going to fight them. For them, they are finished with you and they're done with you. So what is happening is that in the long run now, these people will turn back to be now from goons. They're now going to be robbers. They're going to be gangsters. They're going to be uncontrollable. And you see, it's because we are doing things for today. We are not doing and solving issues for permanent solution for the Kenyans. And it has to be on record. I have to be on record that Kenya must be looked at in the next 10 years, 20 years from now, 30 years, 100 years. What are we looking for? We are looking for a stable economy, building a generation that understands themselves, understands the vision, the goals, and there should be, you remember the principles. Okay, Moi was bad, but he had a message of Kibaki, of Harambee, to Njenga. There was no city of people could come together and build and look at
tuishi kwa amani.
Kibaki tufanye nini, tulipe ushuru, tufanye nini,
tujenge
nchi. What is the message of this government or the one that has been there? Okay, we can talk of the other one also. I don't know, Uru was talking about what? I think you can't remember, but you can remember what those leaders were talking about. But here, there's nothing that a message that will always bring Kenyans together. And so you find like when we thought that we are going
broad-based inaleta wa Kenya pamoja. Hata rais jana alikuwa amesema kwamba tuliunda broad-based government so that Kenyans can come together, viongozi paka akatoa wito akasema na hii broad-based ni ya kila mmoja. Akasema hata Kalonzo Musyoka asipojiunga naye bado atasaidia watu wa Ukambani, haijalishi.
Broad-based was all about few people with their interest, but not
are you saying that because DAP Kenya wako kama DAP Kenya ungekuwa ndani ya broad-based ungesema hivyo kweli?
So we are not yet there. But maybe I could have told, if I could have said,
so ungekuwa unaongea lugha the same na
maybe if I was there.
Yes.
If I was there, maybe I could have said. But for me, because I'm not there, I don't know. But the fact remains that okay, broad-based. Let's talk about this broad-based.
So politicians wanaongelea tu kitu kwa sababu hawako pale.
Apart from Harambee, we need also to ask ourselves, like, how many industries that are we building, creating job opportunities in those regions, things that are touching on the young people of this country, because problem of this country is the young people, and the young people issues must be solved, and it can only be solved through what? Through job creation and good governance.
You're talking about unemployment in the country, na unasema hao vijana ndio wanapewa kazi za kwenda kuwa gunzu huko nje. Wanawapatia hizo kazi za kwenda kuwa gunzu huko nje ni kina nani? Ni wanasiasa. Do you think serikali inajua ni kina nani ambao wanapeana hizo kazi? Ni wanasiasa gani ambao wanapatia gunzu kazi? Unafikiri serikali inajua? And why is it that is not stopping? Mbona hii kitu haiishi mheshimiwa?
Government has structures to even know where you are, what are you doing, right? And they have needs, they have intelligence. They will go for those people who funded the needs. They will go and get, this is the person who gave money, this, whatever. If someone can go and do a crime somewhere, and they will still use the radar and get to know, they get the leads and get to the person. So there's nothing that you can say that a government can fail to understand, to know what exactly is happening.
So anajua.
There are people who are employed to do the work. They have needs, they have their work, the DCI, we are there. We have got everything there. Yes.
So wanajua.
They know.
So mbona hawa stop kama wanajua?
So if now, on whose interest those people were working for?
So what are you trying to say? Unasema kwamba hao goons wanafanya kazi kwa faida ya serikali?
Yeah, someone maybe who is in line with maybe government, like.
Could be someone in line with the government. Or pass
a message. That is it.
For what benefits? Kwa faida gani?
Faida ya
kutumia goons kwa faida gani?
Just to preserve their interest, like. Tumeona vile tumefanya, tumewafukuza. Na unajua ule mwenye unaambia already anajua what is doing. Anawatuma, nyinyi mwende mtengeneze fracas, na yeye amekaa pale. So you are playing to his game, and he knows the end game.
So wewe kama mheshimiwa sasa,
what is the end game of Linda Mwananchi?
Wenyewe wanasema kwamba wanataka Sifuna asimame.
Haya, ajasimame. Lakini sasa asikuje confuse wa Kenyans. Na wale wenye
Kenya gani mheshimiwa?
Wale wenye wanasema wale wa Ukambani kama wako na wampia wa declare the allegiance. Everybody must lay his allegiance to whoever he wants to, so that we know what is it.
Mheshimiwa, that's the place where watu wanaweza kusema kwamba labda wewe unafaa kuwa kule, manake ni vuguvugu la vijana. Ukiangalia Sifuna, Babu Owino, Sairungu Kanata yuko hapo.
I was called Kenya Moja. Kenya Moja, you remember Kenya Moja?
I remember.
He was with Sifuna, Caleb Amisi.
Wa Mshomba alikuwa pale.
Mshomba alikuwa pale.
Yes.
Na wakati wa Mshomba alimaliza, alienda wapi?
Aliingia Linda Mwananchi kidogo.
Akaenda wapi?
Sasa yuko katika broad-based.
Na Caleb Amisi?
Bado yuko Linda Mwananchi ama?
Ashatoka, tujia ameenda wapi, anaenda wapi?
So ametoka. Bado hajatoka bado.
Find ile ni neti. Sasa hiyo neti imeenda imevuta, sasa inatafuta, natembea. Imlete. Imtoe kwa United Opposition. Imewekwa kwa matakataka zingine zenye hatuelewi. So I'm saying this, and I have to say this one, and I have to be on record that leaders of United Opposition must call their leaders on record. Wiper, call your leaders. Tell them, are you with me or you are not with me? There's no guesswork. Politics, you can send your people to bring them, but instead they will remain there. Unafikiria umetuma hao watu ati waende wachunguze walete huyo, lakini watakwama huko. And we must, because 2027 election is not a succession politics, but some people want to play it so that they vie, so that come 2032 they will have a say, and we cannot risk for that route.
All right, mheshimiwa, nataka tumalize hii show yetu hapa katika AMTV. Unless you have something else unataka kusema, something burning kisiasa ungependa useme kabla tumalize.
Mimi nataka niseme Wakenya ya kwamba linda mwananchi, they should not lie to the people Kenyans. Waambie Wakenya kama end game yao ni nini. Waambie Wakenya end game yao ni nini, ataki confusion. And we don't want to have opposition within opposition. We cannot accept that one as the Kenyans. And Kenyans should be keen. There are more info tracks, there are more pollsters, there are more papers that they are going Sinovates, they are going pollsters to show someone is, so that they bring confusion in the United Opposition.
Wow, Mheshimiwa Peter Salasya, mbunge wa Mumias East, mwana DAP Kenya, katika AMTV this beautiful day. Asante sana kwa muda wako, lakini kabla hujaenda una light note. Nikaona post yako umeweka, I think uliweka jana kama sijakosea. Kuna ka post uliweka pale ukasema, kuna video uliuziwa 1000 mheshimiwa. Ukaicheki.
Ya leo yo.
Kuna video uliweka leo yo.
Leo.
Kuna video ulitumiwa ukauziwa 1000. Umeiwatch?
You know, let me tell you what's happening in this
country. Kwanza umeiwatch.
Nimeiwatch.
Ikwaje?
Nimeuziwa.
Ikwaje?
So siwezi No, unajua
sasa. Ikwaje kama umeiwatch? Hata mimi nimeiwatch.
Jenzi lazima angalie, unajua mimi naenda wa Kenya. Sasa wanaona pia mimi lazima nione.
Ikwaje mheshimiwa?
No, siwezi comment. Siwezi comment, but what I can just say is that Kenyans vijana wako na mambo mengi kwa kichwa. And we need to wengine wako na depression. Wengine wako na mambo mengi, like they want to have a clouting chase so that they can make an end. Can make something out of their hustle. So this one just comes about like how are we going to solve the issues of young people, creating job opportunities for them, so that somebody knows to do something just because he wants to be known, to go viral. And it's just like, so whatever that girl is doing and what the Linda Mwananchi are doing to this country is almost the same. Trying to create an attention where there's no need.
Unaona kama niye kwa alijipost mwenyewe. Si nilikuwa naona kama ambaye labda alitumia mtu alafu yule mtu ndo akaipost. Labda sio yeye alipost.
Maybe
alitumia mtu alafu yule mtu akapost. Maana
kama by the way, inaweza kuwa, but you see, na unajua siwezi jua, mimi sijui how it came to the limelight. But I can just say mambo ni mengi ambayo inafanyika. Maybe hata unaweza pata kama maybe ni dem. Anamwambia hebu nipigie, na ni boy anamwambia nitumie hiyo. Maybe kuna ni sugar daddy. Anamwambia nitumie. Na maybe naye anaona na maybe na akona girlfriend wake ama na anasema wacha niuze huyo mdem.
Kweli.
Because we don't know, because akiwa pale alituma. Let's assume that amenitumia mimi. Sindio? Amenitumia mimi kama boy wake, si mimi nampanga. Na maybe niko na wife. Sasa wife naye anapata kwa hiyo simu. Because I've gone this, I want to punish that girl.
Anaiachilia kwa mtandao.
Na anaiachilia kwa mtandao. So you might not tell what exactly could have happened, but whatever she has done is normal things that happens, but they happen where?
Chini ya maji. We ni sauti ya vijana and a lot of young people wanakupenda wanakufuatilizia. Tell them something about easy kushoot. So hii kushoot iendelee chini ya maji ama watu waache kuchukua video na kupost mapicha na kadhalika?
Yeah, wapost. Kwanza ninafaa tujue hii kamera alichukua in what position alichukua hiyo kamera, because huwezi kuwa umeweka hivi.
Aliweka mahali juu.
Kuna ile ya kuweka.
Aliweka mahali juu alafu sasa akaanza kufanya kufanya shughuli zake
you can't blame her.
You can't blame her, yeah.
Because
you don't know who posted it.
We don't know who posted. As I told you,
there
could be so many scenarios.
Yeah.
There are so many scenarios.
Yeah.
Unless maybe ilipatikana kwa fan on page or fans only. Fan only.
I think in fans only. See, Emma? Only fans there. Only
fans.
Yes.
Now only fans who enters subscriber.
I think so.
Now
subscribers, yes.
Subscriber.
Yes.
Na sasa subscriber hawezi download hiyo kitu. Kuna vidmate inaweza download.
I don't think so. I think anaweza ku download subscriber. Huh? Oh, jamaa wa OnlyFans anajua huyo.
OnlyFans. So we need
to maybe subscriber anaweza ku download.
Subscriber. So anaweza kuwa ameweka OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And maybe also we can also create a narrative, a scenario whereby she's trying to make an end. Now anasema ule mwenye anaona kwa hiyo fan page, maybe wanalipa. Yes. Wanalipa fan page only, fans only.
I believe wanalipa.
Huh?
Yes, subscribers wanalipa.
Subscriber wanalipa.
Yes.
So subscriber kama wanalipa. So unaona like he has to do something, create a content that is controversial.
That will sell.
That will sell.
That will bring money.
That will bring money. So that is that's also one way we can say if our young people get jobs, decent jobs and all that doing, that things cannot happen.
Last but not least, Mheshimiwa, Summertides happened in Malindi. Ikawa sherehe, ikawa burudani. Ikapigwa kwa siku kadhaa. Watu wakaenda kwa ndege, wakaenda kwa SGR, wakaenda kwa magari. Sherehe ikapigwa kule. Video nyingi zikatembea by the way mtandaoni sana. Juzi nimeona mapasta wameenda kuombea hiyo ground. Wakasema kwamba wanaomba Mwenyezi Mungu isiwahi kufanyika tena Malindi. Na wakakemea pepo kabisa la Summertides kule Malindi. Wakasema hawajawahi kuona kitu kama hicho kabisa. Maoni yako Mheshimiwa?
Na sasa shida sasa pasta nao walikuwa wao pia kwa social media.
Sijui kama waliona hizo video, sielewi. Sijui kama waliona hizo picha, mimi pia sielewi. But walikuja pale na ghadhabu sana wakisema kwamba it should not happen in Malindi again. Lakini pia wafanyabiashara Malindi walifurahi sana. Wanasema waliuza, yani Airbnb ziliisha, hoteli ziliisha, chakula ilienda, drinks ilibidi sasa zianze kuletwa. So how do we strike a balance?
No, Summertides unajua tulikuanga na Summertides is now taking we used to have another one called the Beneath the Baobab. So if you don't know it.
Beneath
the Baobab.
The Baobab. Wapi hiyo si kumbuki?
Ujui?
Mimi sijapiga sherehe sana mweshi. Sherehe yangu inakuwa chini ya maji sana.
Okay.
Kwagi.
So for me hapo kwa Summertides hadi mimi nilikuwa nataka niende. Lakini nilikuwa busy kwa constituents, but I had planned kwenda kwa Summertides. Pia mimi nijibambe. Nikujibamba tu. But unfortunately that weekend was back to back.
Okay.
On me, so I couldn't manage to go there.
Okay.
But kuna sasa kuna pictures ambazo tuliona zingine
zilibamba. Unajuta vile hukuweza kwenda? Unajuta vile hukuweza kwenda?
No, but sasa the issue
next one uko ndani.
But Malindi sasa ni mbali ubaya sasa.
Ndege tu straight paka Malindi. Kuna airport.
Wakenya nao wanapenda sherehe. Na walijaza.
Walijaza mbaya. Almost 15,000 people walienda Summertides. 15,000 people walienda Summertides. Kwa SGR, kwa magari ya kibinafsi, kwa magari ya umma, kwa ndege. Wanasema almost Summertides, probably even kwa hesabu tu za watu wengi wanadisi wanasema maybe Kenyans spent almost 500 million kwa Summertides. Almost was spent.
No, it's good,
ukiangalia hizo transport, hotel, chakula, kinywaji, kila kitu together.
That one shows that Kenyans they love life. And we should make people have money in their pockets so that they can enjoy.
So shida ni kamera tu. Shida ni kamera.
Kamera.
Kwamba wale walikuwa wanachukua video ile sherehe ikiendelea, wanachukua video na video ndo zikaenda mtandaoni, ndo watu wakaanza kusema hii Summertides imekuwa mbaya, ifungwe, watu wako uchi sijui nini.
Watu wako tu kwa mambo yao, kila mtu afanye tu mambo yake.
Kila mtu afanye mambo yake ndio sherehe.
As long as you are not interfering.
Yeah. With someone else.
So wamepiga sherehe, wamemalizana na mambo yao.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hatu kusikia kulikuwa na vita.
Yeah. Hakukuwa na vita.
Hatukuwa na chochote.
Yeah.
So let them have fun, enjoy and come back to work when they are fresh.
Yeah.
They have removed stress.
Yeah.
And they're able to work. So for me, I don't have a problem with them.
All right.
Having fun with the Summertides.
Okay. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Peter Salasya.
Because you need also to lead people who are happy.
Yeah.
As long as people are not drinking alcohol mchana, if they can create for their own time, that after working and saying that mimi acha na save pesa, nitaenda Summertides, and working and doing job, then ikifika Summertides acha nenda nijispoil kidogo, for 2 days ama 3 days, na mimi nirudi nyumbani, inaniendelea maisha, lakini si wa kila siku asubuhi amelewa, saa 10 amelewa, hapana. So we must also have standard.
All right.
Ama namna gani?
Kweli? I agree with you. Thank you Mheshimiwa Peter Salasya pale Mumias East, mtu wangu wa nguvu. Thank you so much my brother. Always hujawahi kuniangusha hata siku moja. Asante kwa kuja AMTV. I appreciate. Nipe mkono Mheshimiwa.
Asante sana.
Thank you my brother. It's been a good one. Let's see you on the next episode. And ni episode tu za wind up 1 year as we celebrate mwaka mmoja mzima ndani ya AMTV. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please share widely, comment pale chini, like, and tell a brother to tell a brother. This is the show. Mimi naitwa Chairman Alex Mwakideo.